Welcome, folks. Today we're going to be talking about removing disempowering language from your vocabulary. So specifically, the word we're going to be looking at today is the word try. Now, I initially saw a quote which I thought was from Star Wars. It was a picture of like Baby Yoda, and Yoda was saying something like, "There is no try. There is either do or you do not," and that's true. There is no such thing as trying to get something done. You either do or you don't. The problem with the word try is that try is a word that lacks full commitment to something. When someone says, I'll try or I'll try get things done, what you're really saying and what you're really communicating is, you know what, I'll do it if it's convenient, but I might not. There's no full commitment to that. Now, let's say that you apply that word to the goals that you have. I'm going to try get myself in shape. I'm going to try build this business. You're not all the way in. What you're really communicating is that you're not all the way in, and it will reflect in the results that you get. And I'll give you guys an example. So if you guys have been following me for a long time, there was a period during lockdown where I was like uploading videos like every day on Instagram. So I remember there was one story that I shared where I had a mentor. So this is like in the first like lockdown period. I had a mentor, and he set me a plan for like a mental health morning routine to get your mind right, to work on mindset. So there was all this mindset work that I had to do. I had like all these booklets that I had to work through, all these things I had to learn. All right, so he sent me the task. He's like, "Cool, Josh, this is the task. We're gonna meet again in like 2 week period to review what you've done." So he goes away, he does his thing, right? 2 weeks pass. I've not done anything that this man has told me to do. I've not done anything. I've not done any of the morning mental health routine. I ain't been doing it. I ain't been doing the visualizations. I've not been doing the journaling. I've not done any of it. So we come back together and it's like, "Oh, so Josh, how things, have you got the work done? How was the morning mental health routine?" So I was like, for Rose, I've not really done it. So for Rose's energy completely switches and he goes, "So why haven't you done it? Like, why haven't you done the morning mental health routine?" And then I'm busy flirting all over the place. I was just telling him, for Rose, I was just busy. I had a lot going on. I was just doing a whole lot of different things. Bear in mind, this is lockdown, right? Nobody was busy in lockdown. Everywhere was closed. So like, I'm busy doing what? Right? So I was like, wait, and he just straight up told me, he said, "Listen, right? If you don't do these things, you're going to stay in the same spot. Your life will not change. If you're not doing the morning mental health routine stuff that I've been telling you to do, you're not doing the mindset work, your life won't change. You will stay in exactly the same spot," right? There's no such thing as being too busy. You just make priorities. And that is very, very true. That's one thing that stops many of us from getting things done. There's no such thing as trying. You either do or you don't. And the reason that you don't do things, or the reason that things are not getting done, is because it's not a priority for you. We all have various priorities. We all have things that are most important to us, whether you're consciously aware of it or not, right? Like we make time for the things that are most important. It's reflected in where your time is spent. So you may be saying like, I really want to get to the gym. I really want to be healthy. I'm really trying to get in shape, but you're not making progress. Why? You tell yourself, "I'm busy. I'm doing what this." You're not making progress because it's not important enough for you. It's not important enough for you. If it's something really important, if it's a priority, you will make it happen. You will find the time to get it done. Nothing has ever stopped somebody from doing something that they really, really wanted to do. If you really wanted it bad enough, you do it. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm not saying that to be offensive or to hurt your feelings. I'm saying that just so that you can see how life is, the reality of life. You get things done that are important to you. You make the time for the things that are most important to you. The people out there who work 3 jobs, but because the side hustle is so important to them, they'll make the time to do it. There's some people who are so busy, they work 14, 15-hour days, but they really want to be in shape. They just wake up that little bit early and they get things done. It's the same thing. If you apply that level of intensity to your goals, if you apply that level of intensity to your own personal development, and you make it a priority, you make it something that's really, really important to you, you will find the time. You will make the time. You will replace things. Because really and truly, like, how many of us are really, really that busy? Like, unless you're operating a Fortune 500 company and you're working like 14-hour days, the majority of us are not that busy. Let's be honest. You go to work, the average person 9 to 5 for 8 hours of your day gone there. A couple hours on travel. Let's say 10 hours of your day are gone. You've got another 14 there. Let's say 8 for sleep. You still have plenty of time to do things. You still have plenty of time. So that's just the idea for today. So to think about that. Think about how you're prioritizing your time and remove the word try from your vocabulary. So you see myself as well. I'm guilty of this. I'm also still trying to consciously remind myself to remove that word. But you just commit fully. I will do it or I will not. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. That's the idea for today. And you guys take care and I'll be back again tomorrow. Peace and love.